Growing up in Nigeria as a mixed race child, one of the things I really struggled with was my hair. My mom is Nigerian, and at that time, perming your hair was how Nigerians managed their hair. So obviously, after years of my mom struggling, I permed my hair. Life became so much more easier for my mom and I. I stopped crying when my hair was combed, and my mom stopped spending hours on it. Getting to university was when I transitioned into my natural hair, and the first time I realized I actually had curly hair. Imagine living life for 17 years and not even knowing the full potential of your hair. That's how a lot of people are when they go about life, looking at others but not realizing what's inside of them. But we'll get into more of that later. I love my natural hair, but as a naturalista, my hair is still hard to manage. No wonder my mom permed it. I often opt for protective styles to allow me rest from having to style my hair every day. But more often than not, when I go to make my hair, I hear people say, "If I had your hair, I would not even think about braiding my hair." Lol. And this made me think, isn't it interesting that people are so sure that when they are in your situation, they would be able to handle it better than you? We're all guilty of this. In this case, the woman is talking about my hair. But in your case, it may be friendships, relationships, jobs, or any other circumstance in life. It teaches me two things. One, for the person in the situation, be grateful for whatever you may be going through, because to someone, you're their goal. The other, for the person looking up to the other person. Realize that you may actually not be able to handle that which the person went through, because you didn't go through the journey God had taken them through. Be grateful for how far God has taken you and what He's doing in your life. God is intentional about your life and who you are. I believe that is why God has blessed us each with our own individual gifts and purposes. It is okay for you to appreciate the gift God has deposited in others, but not okay for you to undermine what God has placed in you. Let's do a quick exercise I learned from a friend. Look around you and search for anything that is blue. And now, close your eyes. Now try to remember the red items you saw. Let me guess, it is hard for you to remember, right? Because you were so focused on looking at the blue. It is the same way with us. We are so focused on others and their achievements that we dishonor the body and gifts that God has given us. We forget that a perfect God created me just as He created others, which means that a perfect God has a plan for me, just as He does for others. So rather than stay in comparison, how about you think, if God can do that in the lives of others, then He can do it for me, if it's His will. And even if it doesn't happen, then I would trust that God knows how best to put me to use per season and per time. You must learn to be content, but push for excellence. You must learn that you're not in competition with anyone, but you are here to please God and obey Him. Honor yourself, look yourself in the mirror and say, "This is the child of God that would do great things for Jesus." Love yourself as God loves you, because if God created you, then you can trust He saw something in you that will change the world.